here in the Caribbean. We're right in this crack, right between the Yucatan and Honduras, Nicaragua. This is Livingston. Here is the pilot project site called the Don Adolfo site. And one of the rare cases where you can reach a village by road. Most of them are very isolated and have no roads. This is Tatin Village, about a 2-hour truck ride. So these are the projects that we have to date in Tatin: 9 agroforestry sites, plus 3 annual sites, which we did with women of the community. So the idea of these projects then is to replace that dependence, that addiction, you could call it, on foreign imports with locally grown things that keep the money local in the economy, that bring in more money instead of exported out, sort of balance out that trade deficit while improving health, like greatly improving health with all the, so we're planting, I haven't done the numbers yet, but I think something like 25 different species of fruit tree we've planted so far, and then plus all kinds of annuals. So that will give more nutrition in the diet to consume it. And beyond that, we're planting, far beyond local consumption. So the idea is to sell it, export it in the community or into the town or beyond. To also to process it, do value-added things like fermenting, jarring, drying. So, but those are, like I said before, about being open-minded and adapting. Those things are, we're leaving that open. Like, we're not tying anyone into like a business deal that you have to make. Right now, we're just focused on just growing as much as you can, producing it. So when we started the pilot project site, we had 3 local campesinos from a village, Tatin Village, that came as workers/trainees, and so we installed that site. Within a few months of that, we were employing them to come maintain the trees, plant on contour, plant annuals between the trees, like pruning, organic spraying, all the skills that we're promoting. These guys came to work on it, and it wasn't the plan at first, but through seeing like their dedication and how interested they were, we decided that they would get their own projects on their land, and that's what happened. So a few months later, in June of 2019, we started the first 3 food forest projects in Tatin Village, and those 3 guys, Victor, Eugenio, and Don Carlos, they became the first owners of food forest, 100 trees each in their own village, on their own land. And since then, we've done 6 more in the following planting season, which was last November, December. We did 6 more. And we have an expansion model where, so our first 3 guys had to each invite 2 workers/trainees to help them plant their projects. Then 6 months later, those 2 guys, each, which was 6 guys, those 6 became the owners and had to invite 2 more. So now we have 12 total workers/trainees who in June will become the owners/teachers of their own projects. Say thanks a lot to Abundant Earth Foundation and to you, Hannah, for those donations. They do go a really long way here, and they've made a huge difference in the lives of a lot of people here in these communities. So thank you very much.